Here we go, guys. Spargo versus Riddles. Ew. Why is the VOD starting in so late into the game? Oh, this is ass. Shit, I didn't even get to see the first stock. That actually puts a damper on things, not gonna lie. I hate not being able to see the first stock. Alright, so right now we're already seeing him in disadvantage and just dealing with like Spargo right here. Gets the down air. Okay, comes off the Halo platform. Let's see what he does here. So yeah, he immediately tries to just like, make something happen against Riddle. So first off, this tells you a lot about Spargo and how he's going to be playing in this position every time when he's above Riddles, okay? So immediately first thing he does is he tries to force his way down to center stage. So in this situation, if Riddles was to simply just like charge partition and shield, as soon as he sees them start that long animation, he can just up B and then like set him up back into a juggle. So like Spargo openly does not respect him when he's in disadvantage in this position. Okay, forces his way down here. Yeah, but like Spargo's also doing an amazing job of catching like Riddles landing, where like he just knows like Riddles is just trying to force himself to center stage. So he's just kind of preemptively putting shit where he knows he's gonna be. Goes back to roll distance, like right here with Spargo just kind of like got the fair. He immediately spaced himself back to center stage because he knew that Riddles was gonna force his way high, catch him there. Fair. See, like I'm noticing a panic option with Riddles whenever he's really like the screws are really being put to him. Whenever he's like in a deficit. That's whenever he starts going to autopiloting a lot in disadvantages. When you start seeing a lot of like jump at a hit stun, power dunks, and things like that. I noticed that before. Whenever we actually it wasn't even with Terry actually. It was with his Wolf whenever he was fighting the other guy. I know that he was kind of just autopiloting because he knew he was just gonna be able to win game 3. But this is something that's very dangerous to do whenever you're playing against someone like Spargo. Okay, so here we go again. Okay, got the fair. That was good. 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 Good call out. Fair. Forward tilt. Set up the crack shoot. Very little shield damage. I mean, very little shield health. Tried to crack shoot there. Probably thought he was going to shield up a shield poke because of how much damage he put on shield. Nair. Fast fell. Okay. Scramble. Up B. Yeah, anytime like he's got Spargo's got him in this position here and he's up on the platform, he's just playing to like wait for Riddles to force himself center stage and then he just up B's. Okay, because he knows that Riddles is going to try to challenge him here, which is just a bad position to challenge Cloud in general because of how lagless that up B is. Okay. Goes ahead and goes back to center stage. See, like I like what I'm seeing Spargo doing. Because what Spargo is doing is, like, super optimal. He's got this, like, dome of coverage around, like, 3 platforms. Let me see if I can get a better clear shot. Okay, so, like, whenever Spargo is, like, in this area, his main thing is to focus on an area of coverage, of just kind of covering here. He rarely ever commits to any callouts or anything like that. He focuses on option coverage in general. Which is why he's like his advantage state is going so far against Riddles here. Because what happens and why it's working is Riddles is like somewhat picking his options preemptively in the air. So as long as Spargo understands like what options Riddles has in this position and is just focusing on controlling center stage, he ultimately is allowed to control the pace of the match because of that. A B. Fair to whiff punish that. Okay. Yep. I'm gonna see this again. Okay, back air. Got the fair here. Double jump there. So, like, right here, like, after the double jump was burnt, he goes center stage, and he starts spacing back with back air and stuff like this. So, this is what I was talking about, and, like, whenever I talk about sortie matchups, where you use certain visual cues to know when to swing or set up. So, like, in this situation, Spargo is just covering space by swinging Casper where he thinks that Riddles is going to be. All right, and how Riddles is responding is he's just kind of like, moving around and just jumping around what he thinks Spargo's going to do. Spargo thought he was going to jump high to avoid the dealing with the back air to go for the call out, and he just ended up spacing himself back. Finally gets center stage and forces himself in the scramble afterwards. Okay, so here we are. Okay, back air whiffs, positioning to center stage, another whiff nair. Okay, so in this situation, like Riddles isn't really like self-aware of whenever he can like actually swing here. It doesn't look like in these scramble situations. He kind of just seems like he's guessing. All right. So like after you see something whiff, that'd be an opportunity to like set up slow power wave or crack shoot to whiff punish. And like right here, after he committed to that, that'd be an open opportunity to crack shoot too, because even if he jumped at a hit stun, he would have been fine. So like if you actually use their whiffed aerials as visual cues to like set up or swing crack shoot, it makes it easier to deal with the disjoints instead of thinking of it priority versus priority. But you know what I mean? Because a lot of people think, oh, I can't challenge this because all of my moves lose to this head to head. Instead of, I can just use this as a visual cue to swing as soon as I see the animation. Because if I remember correctly, like, Cloud's aerials, like, they don't stay out as long, that long. So it makes it to where, like, you know, if you do it that way, you normally can hit him. Just to make sure I'm correct on that, I'm going to go ahead and look at the duration on Cloud's aerials. At least, like, some of them, like back air mainly. Okay, back air, startup, frame 11, active from 11 to 12. So it's only active for 1 frame, actually. So yeah, so like if as soon as you see that back air, if you already like you input it on visualize, like as soon as you see that shit, you're not gonna get hit by the back air. You're not, because crack shoot comes out frame 13, which yeah, in most situations you'll be able to set up whiff punishes as soon as you see them whiff the back air when they're spacing against you in neutral. Okay, good parry, but like literally like Spargo is just bullying him into the corner. Okay. Caught his air dodge, trying to force himself center stage. Like, Spargo's just got good coverage. His coverage is really fucking good. That was good. That was good. That was good. Okay, go Terry. Literally, he just needs to set up one thing. Oh, my God. That was a drop. Yep. That was just amazing coverage from Spargo. Okay, the thing is like, he took perfect advantage of Riddles just, like, not taking his turn and going to ledge. Like, anytime he ever tried to opt to go high against Spargo, he literally had the answer for it every time. I hate that I wasn't able to watch the first stock. Like, that really bothers me, so I don't feel like I can get a full analysis on this whole first game, which is really annoying. But the fundamental flaw to why, like, Riddles got pretty, like, bodied in most situations was he was mostly not whiff punishing whenever, like, Spargo was spacing, like, in the air, and he wasn't really taking full advantage of Riddles like he was whenever he's in disadvantage. Like, anytime he's in scrambles, it just kind of seemed that Spargo kind of had the edge. And then anytime he was in disadvantage, he kind of just was always opting to, just, like, to go for some kind of reversal to force himself center stage, and Spargo just ended, I think, like, 2 stocks because of that. The up smash was one of them, and I forget how he lost the other one, but Spargo's option coverage just kind of made it to where if he tried to, like, just skip the ledge, he just got bodied for it. Wait, 2 frames, 1 and 12? Oh, my bad. Sorry. It's been a long day, chat. Where I actually never knew that they actually very useful. Want me to look for this match within the VOD? Want me to look for this match within the VOD, Ronan? Nah, it's okay, man. Ain't no big deal. We'll keep it going. So 2 frames, still like that's still long, it's still like, you know, not that long. So you still can whip punish with crack shoot. Point still stands. I was off by 1 frame. Fuck. Off I am now. Thanks for noticing. Hey, what's up, Perry? How you doing, man? Yo, Jeezy, how you doing, man? New face. Thank you so much for joining us, bro. Welcome to the dojo. All right, let's continue. Oh, RKZ, how you doing, man? Thanks for joining us. Tricks with the sauce, how you doing, man? This game ended in a tragedy for Spargo. I actually did not watch the whole set. I'm pretty sure I heard that Riddles won 1 set against Spargo in this tournament and then lost another. I don't remember which one he won. Okay. Setup's power wave. Yeah, the double power wave was kind of sus right there. Hold on, let me see. Go over here. Where the fuck? God damn it. Back it up. Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and get right back into it. So, like, he likes fast power wave as an opener, which I thought was good against Rob, but against someone like Cloud, I probably would opt more for slow power wave just because it kind of lets you approach with it to get center stage early. He threw out double power wave there and just kind of got crossed up for free for 32. Let's see. Crack shoot there. Double jumps burnt. Okay, caught his landing. See, again, he actually spaced himself just to have F-tilt ready to catch his landing again. He did that before, so that actually shows me that this is something that he intends doing. He is intentionally doing. Okay, goes back to center stage. Oof. So, okay, so pause. Okay, this is a perfect opportunity where Turtling will cover more options. Okay, he crack shooted back. If he was the buffer holding charge partitioning here, as soon as his fair hit him on block, he could up B and then immediately, like, position him back up here towards his platform here. Okay, and then he could fastball and go right back to covering here. So he'd be able to put Spargo right back up here to, like, over 80 damage and continue, like, covering, you know, center stage and making it hard for Spargo to land because it would just reset him back into a bad position. But he ended up committing and going for the nair right there, and then he got whiff punished. Okay, so they got reversaled there. Actually, navigated out of the scramble with a forward smash. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but hey, it worked out. Okay, crack shoot there. Up air, rising tackle to catch him on the landing on the platform. Forward tilt again. Yeah, the catching the landing with forward tilt is definitely intentional. Holy shit. Okay. Let me see that again. Yeah, he's got momentum. Okay, let's look at this position again. Okay, he lands the crack shoot. Okay, double jump is burnt. Okay, so in this situation, the way you cover the most options is to pretty much float around here. What I like to do a lot of times is I'll turtle like right center stage, just in case they do try to just land on top of me. But the moment I see that double jump burnt, I normally like to set up slow power wave just for the extra coverage on landing, because slow power wave can be comboed into like power dunk, not power dunk, crack shoot, dash attack, things like that, to make it where you could reset them back in the air. Or sometimes even burn knuckle if you do it in time. Especially if you know they have a habit of burning double jump and like trying to cover their landing on the way down with like an aerial or something like that because of the iframes that's on burn knuckle. So you can do stuff like that. I'm gonna go ahead and go on a limb and say that forward smash was an attempt at a call out, but like overall like not fully optimal to cover as many options as you possibly could. Okay. Yeah, he just threw it out. He thought the Spargo might jump there. Yeah, right now like Riddles, like, this is the one thing that I will say about Riddle's style. It's his greatest strength and weakness as well, and that's his call-out play style. Like, whenever he starts landing his call-outs, you can tell his confidence goes up, and he starts, like, you know, just going in. But whenever they don't start working, he just kind of keeps on going for them in a lot of situations, like, costing them, like, really important, like, stocks. Right now, he's got enough of a lead that it won't matter too much. But, like, whenever he's in situations where it's, like, you know, like, neck and neck, or he's in a deficit, that's whenever he needs to, like, you know, like, let off the gas a bit and play a little more, like, you know, play a little more for his positioning. That was good. That was really good. Finally, I finally got to see him commit to a rising tackle there. And that was perfect. Because, like, that down air has long-ass animation. 2, he knew he was committed to the jump. So, like, that was free. That was free. That was really good. I want to see this neutral interaction again. So, like, hold up. When you have this much space, like, setting up slow power wave is actually really good in this situation. Because it's either going to, like, Spargo's going to respond in one of two ways. He's going to jump, or he's going to shield. If he shields, this is an opportunity to set up space forward tilt, or, like, space back F tilt and turtle. You know, set up some shield pressure to where if, like, Spargo tries to jump over him, he can rising tackle to anti-air him for jumping over him. And then if he was to, like, you know, set up on shield, then you can set up a shield poke of some sort as well. Okay. Yep. Oof. Roll back. Goes into shield. So, like, out of roll, you can actually charge partition afterwards as well. So, like, if he charge partition and shield here and he, like, crossed up back here, he might have been able to get the whiff punch with up B there as well. Okay. Yep, that's punish. See how he catches the landing. Spargo does try to. Okay. Okay. Now this was I think this was just poor positioning here. Like, whenever he like Spargo gets around here, he knows that he like has the mix up of jumping on stage or grabbing ledge to kind of like mix up what he's gonna do. So once like you know Riddles like decided to take this position, he knew that it would give him open opportunity to just jump here and cover with up air. Okay. So that was just bad positioning for Riddles in the corner in that situation. Yep, got him there. Yep. Yeah, Riddles is just like, you know, just trying to land something meaty right there, and it's costing him some stocks. But like, he goes for these ballsy call-outs whenever he has a lead, which against better players like Spargo, who definitely have the capability of bringing shit back, is very dangerous. Like, look at it right now. He's already back into it. Okay, let's see this again. Up B, back air, dash attack. Okay, Spargo jumps, throws out a feint to make him think that he's going to go off stage after him, jumps back to cover center stage, falls back down, up tilt. Okay, right there, that was a drop from Spargo. If he short out up aired, he definitely would have caught Riddles in that situation because he just mashed out in air. Okay. Fair to cover that. Yep, another feint, cover center stage. Back air, back air, back air. Option coverage out the ass. God, dude, Spargo's ridiculous. This is very scary right now. Let me see. All right, I want to talk about this. I want to talk about this whole interaction here. Okay, so right here, this is the perfect time to be like, you know, whenever you are like at this type of percent, this is the best time to start turtling. Because like if he was like, he knows that Spargo is constantly spacing away from him, so if he sets up slow power wave and like uses it to either make him like evade, jump, or like set up and shield, it gives him an opportunity to like, you know, set up or make him come to him. And if he decides to fade back and keep on spacing like he is, it's going to end up giving him stage control or letting him set up a whiff punish with crack shoot or something like that. But like right here, it just kind of like, it just kind of seems like they're both kind of fishing right now. But like right now, like how Riddles is kind of like making sure he's staying center stage is still good. Oh, that was a drop. That was an up B from Spargo. Like they're both dropping opportunities. That was a shield poke. Fucking Christ, dude. That's it. I want to look at that one more time. Back here whiffed, goes for roll. Jump, tries to go for the cross up. Yeah, right here, this is an open, like this is where turtling would have been great. Because if he kept jumping over him and he had rising tackle ready for him to jump over him and just reacted with it, he definitely could have punished him for crossing him up like this. That's the one thing I really want, I will say is like he needs to abuse the shit out of shield rising tackle way more. Because he could be getting so many easy stocks just for like just covering his opponent's options for crossing him up or anytime they're trying to force their way past him on the ledge whenever they're like around like 110. Because I'm definitely think that Crab will die at like 110 if you have enough rage, or at the very least like 115 to like 120. See how Cloud is jumping using double jump now? Now Riddles has to. The thing is, dude, is if they keep on double jumping, they're burning the one mix-up option they have, which is like, you know, jumping whenever they're stalling. So like once they've burned their double jump, dude, all they have is landing aerial or like I guess they can stall a little bit with like side B, but whatever. Like once you know that and you're covering center stage, you know where they have to land, so it's easy to cover that. All right, let's continue. This is looking rough right now for Riddles. I will say that he is really good at adapting and like switching gears out of nowhere. So let's see if he does it here. When you're down 2-0, it's really hard to like mentally like be able to like completely reverse 3-0 someone like this, especially someone as good as Spargo, because Spargo's neutral is really good. So let's see this again. Like, yeah, Spargo just is openly like aware that Riddle's blind spot is right here, and he has no qualms in just going over here with like just simply jumping around him. Good parry, jab 2 power dunk, dropped. Oh my god, he SDI'd that so well too. Let me see that again. That down, but if he did down tilt, I don't think he would have been able to SDI out of that quite. See that again. Okay, got the reversal. Yeah, as soon as he saw that, okay, yeah. Okay, this is Spargo just being in Riddles' head. He knows anytime he put him in hit stun like this, he's gonna like, especially from that position, he knows that he's far enough away to where like he could like crack shoot, try to force a reversal. So he just spaced back with fair and set up back air. That was an insane reset. Holy fuck. Down smash. Resets to the platform. Center stage is covered. Oh, nope. Whip punish in the air. This is bad. Yeah, that right there, like, against an optimal carry, whenever they're ledge trap, when they're actually like ledge trapping like properly here, that is a horrible commitment to go for Spargo, especially in early stocks. Okay, got the back air there, missed a ledge trap opportunity. Yep, up smash. What frame is that up smash, yo? Like, what frame is that shit, yo? Like, holy fuck, that came out really quick. Up smash, frame 12? That thing comes out to frame 12? That's actually a lot faster than I thought. I mean, it's not insanely fast, but that's still pretty damn good. All right, let's continue. That was so big brain. That motherfucker said, I'm a fair through this, and I'm just going to jab 2 Burn Knuckle. Now, I definitely think that Spargo could have buffered, like, shield or something like that and avoided that, but that was still really good. He'd have to actually know that shit's coming. Oof, wait a minute. I'm going to see that again. So, in situations like this, a lot of people don't think about this, but, like, the only thing that Spargo has out of shield in this situation that could, like, you know, that's actually really good is, like, jump out of shield aerials, and, of course, the broken up B. Up B comes up frame 7, but our forward tilt's -7 on block. So what he could do here is if he actually lands forward tilt on block when he spaces it properly, he can just mash forward tilt over and over again. If they jump, they get hit, and if he's turtling when he does it, like, if they jump over him, he can just up B, and if they roll in, he'll get the frame trap. And if they try to up B from that range, it more than likely is going to whiff right in front of him, so then he can set up a big punish. So, like, if he understands that in that position he can't really get hit with his reversals and kind of can just mash, then he could have played this better. He ended up jumping back and getting whip punished with every jump in forward air. Okay. Caught his landing with grab. Up air. Double jump is burnt. That was really good positioning. That was really good. Jab 2. Okay, he's aware that Spargo does not know he can shield from jab 2 and Buster Wolf. Okay. Yep, that was a whiff. He went for it. That was a good mix. That's not a true combo, but if your opponent's not expecting it, it can definitely give you some early stocks. Down tilt burn knuckle, good shit. Yeah, whenever Riddles is in this position, it is hard as shit to bring it back on him. He doesn't play that well whenever he's in a deficit, but whenever he's got a lead, he plays very well. Let me see that again. Okay, goes ahead, forces his way down. He's overly reliant with falling down with that nair, man, because, like, Spargo's been covering that for the most part. Like, the few times Spargo's, like, dropped the opportunity, he's gotten bodied, but that was actually a really good crack shoot right here. How he just jumped crack shoot there, because he knew that Spargo knew he was going to jump. Probably thought he was going to power dunk or something like that. Instead, he crack shooted there and got past him, got center stage again. Yep. Oh, my God, dude. Yeah, Riddles is kind of throwing himself at him right now. He's got to be careful. Because we've already seen it. Spargo can 100% bring this back. Yep. Yeah, that is literally what is getting Riddles absolutely destroyed. Is he's just trying to force reversals that are just not there. And Spargo is very well aware of him trying to force this. So, like, anytime he's in disadvantage and just trying to force his way, like to where he doesn't have to grab the ledge and take his mix, Spargo is just destroying him for it because he has good option coverage. And it's like, the thing is, what Spargo's doing is just, like, very, like, you know, he doesn't have to commit at all. As long as when he's spacing, he's going back to covering as much stage control as possible, he's kind of get fucks. He's kind of just going to get, he's just going to fuck him over. Yeah, this is the kerfuffle. Dash attack, double jump is burnt, crack shoot, caught it from the side. Yeah, Spargo's got his pattern. Okay, opportunity. Nope. Like, he's winning these neutral exchanges, but immediately getting reversal by Spargo. Okay, opportunity again. Okay, so, I don't agree with this. He lands the crack shoot, all right? But immediately, like, double jumps up here for, like, I don't actually understand the thought process behind this. Because a common thing I'm seeing with Spargo is, like, either burns a double jump, forces his way down with dare, which we saw Riddles doing well at the start of the set, like, punishing that, but he's, like, not even setting up to try to cover that on landing. I mean, this is also, like, high-stress situation, you know? You're, like, you're down 2-0, so, I mean, can't really hate on him too much. Oh, that was a good call-out. The call-out worked out this time. But that, like, Spargo just made a couple drops that costed him that. That was really good on Riddles. He needs to ground himself hard right now because this kid is swinging for the goddamn fences. But that was the button that Riddles needed. But I'm gonna say right now, he was 100% getting outplayed by Spargo. That, like, I'm actually gonna go as far as to say he's been getting, like, at least a little bit outplayed. Like, this last game, he was definitely getting outplayed by Spargo for the most part. But Spargo just like dropped the ball hard whenever it came to, like, you know, certain positions. that he dropped, mainly whenever it came to like certain juggle situations and just like a few ledge traps. But that's like all it takes with Terry is you get a couple reversals and you're right back in it. Like, if Riddle's option coverage gets better whenever it comes to trapping his landing and he starts playing better at ledge, I can see this being better. Along with, like, whiff punishing Spargo for just kind of, like, covering empty space. And also pay attention to that blind spot above his head. I think he'll see more success. But right now, it looked pretty rough. Okay, tried to go for out of shield fair, but that wasn't safe. Yeah, like, that's a very common thing I'm noticing about Riddles out of hit stun. He's, like, anytime he's, like, being juggled at low percents up high, he almost always matches, like, Nair and fast fall. And Spargo's been doing pretty good at, like, covering that. See, like right here. Check it out, chat. So, like, when Spargo burns his double jump like that, the only thing he can do, he is 110% committed to doing, going that direction and landing with a aerial or something like that. If he was to preemptively put out crack shoot or, like, burn knuckle there, he would win that interaction for the most part. I mean, you'd have to, actually, no, burn knuckle would be better in that situation just because of the iframes on it. Crack shoot only works if you use, like, the back air as a visual cue, but he did the back air so low to the ground that if he mistimed that, it would have just swatted away the crack shoot. But the burn knuckle would have worked. What also would have worked to add an extra layer of coverage if he set up slow power wave once that's burnt too, because if he set that up, the slow power wave would be going right here and it'd be landing right about his feet. So what he could do there is then he could, like, preemptively buffer something like burn knuckle, crack shoot, or dash attack, and all three of those would have comboed from that position, and he wouldn't have to worry about the hitbox of the back air because he would have been able to, like, you know, be able to put him in hit stun because of the power wave hitting his feet. It's something I set up pretty often. Okay, again, like this right here is literally why Spargo has, like, been, like, dominating his disadvantage so much. Like, Spargo is going to constantly focus on coverage here once he's won a neutral exchange and he has Riddles here. The best thing that Riddles can, honest to God, do is go and grab the damn ledge because he's not going to be able to force his way down on Spargo consistently without taking a bunch of damage. Cut the back air there, crack shoot high again. Goes ahead and covers the platform, covers him trying to force his way center stage again. And see, like, he ends up, at the end of the day, he's going to have to go to ledge. So, like, he took, like, an extra, like, 40-something damage or something just because he was trying to, like, skip his turn and force his way to center stage. And then he was rolled on sledge, and then Spargo got the stock. Literally, like, him trying to force things that he just cannot force because, you know, Spargo's just not going to let him, is costed him that first stock. Okay, got the cross up, the jab. Good SDI. Yep. Power dunk high. Yeah, see? Yeah, this is 100% just Riddles just picking bad options and disadvantage right now. Like, Spargo is 100% not going to let you just skip your turn and not go to ledge. That was good. Wow, that didn't kill, though. What the fuck? That was great DI. Okay, ledge trap opportunity. God, man. I swear to God, if he starts turtling and actually adding anti-air rising tackle to his kit, it's going to be... His coverage at ledge is going to be really good. Because turtling against someone like the style of Spargo when it comes to getting off ledge is super optimal. That was a good confirm, by the way. He did catch him center stage. Okay, he's got go again. Riddles is the king of getting one random ass reversal with go and, like, bringing it back. So, oh, there it is. 47. Ledge trap. Down air! I'm going to go ahead and say right now that he preemptively did that. He didn't actually know for a fact that he was going to jump there. Because we've seen this pattern where he, like, does full hop, like, nair at ledge. And it just randomly fucking worked there. But, I mean, maybe he did. Because, I mean, I'm not going to lie. Spargo was jumping from the ledge a lot. Like, whenever I was mentioning, like, he could just anti-air rising tackle. But I guess if you just know he's going to do that and you have the confidence to go for the down air, that's fine. That stock was literally gone in, like, a millisecond, yo. Man's just got a fresh new stock, got his jaw busted, and got his spiky hair fucked up. God damn, yo. That was sick. I still stand by that his ledge, like, you know, whenever his callouts work, they fucking work. But holy shit. That was insane. I can't believe he got that. He was literally getting outplayed the whole fucking time. Okay, good punish, good punish. Wait a minute, 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 wait a minute. Back air. Okay, okay. What the fuck? He actually managed to punish back air with out of shield fair? Like, what frame does back air... Well, how safe is back air on block from Cloud? The back air's -3. Okay, so the reason that had to have worked is because after the back air, he had to buffer something like dash or something like that. And Riddles was aware of it, so it worked. So, like, if he buffered shield or something like that, and then Terry tried to, Riddles tried to go for whiff punish, then he could have reversal them with something like up B out of shield or something. But it didn't work out that way. Oh my god, yes, control center stage. That was good. This was so good. Okay, playing it all out. 47 takes center, goes and cuts him off from center stage. Okay, sees that he double jumps back, and he just focuses on dashing back and controlling like center stage again. Jumps up with Nair. Okay, because he knew once Spargo committed to that double jump, he had to jump there. The thing is like Spargo could have mashed Nair or down air or anything like that, and probably could have caught him for doing this, but he didn't. So it worked out in Riddles' favor. Go ahead and got the burn knuckle and. I gotta see this whole stock. I gotta see this whole stock. That part of the clip was the best part. Like, the fact that he knew exactly how to set up after that juicy combo to cover him jumping over him like that, and then just ran up and blew his whole asshole off with Power Geyser, like... He just 0-to-deathed him, dude. Like, holy fuck. Yep. Yep. Like, Riddles with momentum is terrifying. Terry go Burr, absolutely. Yep, got him with back air there. So, like, the way Spargo's timing his back air is to, like, punish him for crack shooting in. So, like, he's, like, aware of the timing of when Riddles wants to go in with that. Okay, down air. Yep, up B. Knows he can punish that. Air dodge. Oh my god, he actually used the iframes on Power Dunk to just go through that. Okay. Yep, see again? Right here. Double jump is burnt. Okay? Once Spargo committed to like going this direction, he is 100% committed to that. But that was another opportunity to drop from Riddles. Once that double jump is burnt and he goes and he starts drifting, he absolutely has to do that every single fucking time. And with Terry with Go, that's a free Power Geyser or Buster Wolf. Like, literally, anytime someone burns their double jump and I know they have to land on ledge, it's almost always a guaranteed punish as long as you focus on where they're going to be and where they have to go. Once that double jump is gone, they just get fucking obliterated. Okay, got the confirm. Okay, this would be an opportunity to turtle, too. Because now he's at rising tackle, anti-air %, and not to mention Spargo has had a jump habit off of ledge consistently. But, like, instead of that, Riddles just gives him all the space in the world to go ahead and, like, come back and just take center stage. Yeah, he just was not confident at all in ledge trapping him there. Yep. Yeah, I would say that I still, like, his ledge trapping has gotten better since the last time I've watched. But I still think it's his weakest aspect. I definitely still stand by that. His strongest aspect from what I'm seeing so far is whenever he gets the hit, he takes it a mile, and when he puts him in disadvantage, he does great at, like, you know, like, I'm not going to say great. He does a pretty solid job of controlling center stage now than he did before. But, like, I feel like there's more layers. Like, he could add more layers to his coverage. That was good. That was good. One second. Odd question, but what is your favorite fruit? My favorite fruit? It's a good question. Probably I like raspberries a lot. It's kind of hard, man. I love fruit. There's a lot of fruit I like. Yep, that was good. Ooh, wow. He actually was out of range of grab there. Oh, did he actually do it that time? Let me see that again. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about with back air. Like, how to punish it. When you know they're just kind of, like, swinging out in neutral and just, like, having, like, they have no qualms into swinging at Casper, you can set up like that. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but that's what I'm talking about. Especially anytime you know Cloud's back is towards you, you know the back airs are coming. You know they're coming. Raspberry? That's rare. I love raspberries, man. I love raspberries. I love pineapple. Kiwis are great. There's a lot I like. Man, I need to go get me some, like, fucking fruit now. God damn it, chat. They got some watermelon in the fridge. I might go and get it. Let me see this again. I'm gonna go back. Okay, got the crack shoot here. So, like, this right here, to cover, like, more, like, as many options as possible, if he just did, like, short hop up air here, to kind of, like, feint that he's gonna challenge this here, he could probably get Spargo to burn his double jump. Okay, so throwing out more feints instead of just going for raw callouts after you put him in a juggle state would probably pay off more whenever you're dealing with someone who has, like, you know, big, meaty aerials that they can mash out like Cloud. But in this situation, Spargo, like, you know, he just opted to go to air dodge, and he ended up getting the reset. Not the reset, but he ended up getting the reversal. So, I feel like, yeah, I feel like that was definitely a risk that Riddles didn't have to take, but it's okay. He went ahead and air dodge back and can reset the neutral. Okay. That double jump was burnt. If Spargo, like, released his neutral B or dash attack, he could have punished that. Yep. Yeah, Spargo's bullying him in the corner. Because, like, let's see this real quick. So once this hits his shield, okay, realistically, what is his options in this position? Like, Spargo likes to, like, jump back afterwards, so, like, you could set up, like, slow power wave after they jump back. Because you know, like, he's not going to really, like, normally, like, push buttons afterwards, because he knows that normally, like, Riddles wants to avoid him, like, mashing back air and blocks when it's a full hop. So he's quick to call that out. I think he called that out earlier in the set as well. Yep, just called that out, too. Oh, it's okay. He couldn't recover. Wait, what the fuck? Wait a minute. Why? He had limit. What happened? Are you dead ass? Did he really just lose limit right when he got the edge guard? That was literally the worst luck possible for Spargo. That was actually the worst luck possible for Spargo there. Because I'm not going to lie, like, for the most part, I definitely think Spargo's being the better player right now as far as, like, consistently, like, playing to their win objectives and, like, covering, like, you know, being more consistent in certain positions. Like, once Spargo gets in, he's just doing such a good job of not even, like, extending, like, true combos or anything like that. He just knows exactly where to, like, you know, put a hitbox to cover, like, anything, like, Riddles tries to do. Okay, cut him with fair there. Caught the jump and a hit stun again. Like, this is so common, dude. I swear to God, I've noticed this so far about Riddles in this set. It's like any single time he gets put in a hit stun. 1 second. In this position here, you almost can always bet he's going to jump. And Spargo has caught on to this pattern, has taken advantage of it pretty well. And then after you take his double jump, he almost always opts for crack shoot afterwards. And Spargo's, like, been taking a great deal of advantage of this. Okay, that's, ooh. Oh my God, dude. Yeah, like, Spargo's literally just covering everything. Oh, that was the one reversal that counted. Are you dead ass? He literally got the nair out in time just before the back air was there. Like, Spargo knew exactly what Riddles was going to do here. But it didn't matter. Ended up still getting his stuffed out. Called out his shield to grab. Like, he's actually calling out Riddles' options, like, left to right. Okay, called him back out. See, like, how Spargo ended up, like, positioning himself here. Cut him off from center stage. Cut him with the back air for trying to, like, force his way low. Like, he knew exact... Oh, my God, that was it. He didn't swing. He had it right there. Like, when he went up here, like, he had it. There was nothing stopping him from swinging there, but he didn't. Oh, he got it. Okay, so Spargo won this one 3-2. All right, so let's go ahead and break this down. Okay, ultimately, Spargo had the better option coverage, the better ledge trapping, and the better advantage. Okay? Like, he literally had a beat on everything Riddles wanted to do at an disadvantage. Riddles very rarely ever tried to, like, grab ledge when he got put in disadvantage. He almost always tried to force his way down. And because Spargo had such good option coverage, it wasn't hard for him at all to cover, like, Terry coming, like, in at those angles, as long as he was focusing on covering center stage. Spargo, I'm impressed by this kid. This kid is really fucking good. Like, Spargo was ready for any kind of Unga reversal he got. Now, whenever Riddles did get it, he got the reversal there, but ultimately that strategy isn't consistent when you're dealing with a player like Spargo. Like, it just isn't. Like, the weaknesses that, like, the opportunities that Riddles mostly dropped were all mostly at ledge, and whenever Spargo burned his double jump. Like, he always, like, would try to pick his options preemptively and go in the air, and then, like, Spargo would, like, normally end up catching him. Like, he didn't, like, he was there for a while doing a good job of, like, trapping his landing with, like, forward tilt and stuff like that, but then he just kind of stopped doing that. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's definitely, that's what I see. If Riddles, like, started with, like, setting up whip punishes better on back air, along with, like, just started ledge trapping and catching landings better, this probably could have went differently. Like, it's, like, the best way I can kind of put the way I'm looking at Riddles right now is, like, he maxed out his advantage state in absurd, like, combo game, along with, like, having a godlike out of shield game. I'm not gonna lie, like he almost like utilizes Terry's out of shield game better, like, than most players. I'd say the only thing that's keeping him from having the best out of shield game as Terry is just the fact that he doesn't utilize out of shield rising tackle nearly as much as he needs to. Because a lot of these cross ups and a lot of times, like, you see Spargo dancing around his blind spot, he could just anti-air him. And like I said, like, even on the off chance that it whiffs, he has, like, full air control, fast falling, and platforms around him to help and, like, deal with, like, a lot of the end lag. So, yeah. I feel like this set specifically, Spargo just did an amazing job of taking advantage of Riddles' habits as a player, more so than just, like, matchup. Like, also having the matchup knowledge to know, like, hey, I can just, like, bully you anytime you try to do these, like, anytime you try to mash on block or anything like that. He was ready with up B. So, yeah. Spargo definitely did his homework. You could tell in the set.